They told you that they wanted something done on Thursday. Guess when they told us? Wednesday morning. And they have the nerve to get upset that we didn't have it implemented in our classroom yet, or that we didn't have something hanging on the wall that the kids can't even read. They're 5. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, hello, my name is Imani. If you're not new here and you already know who I am, hey, welcome back. Thank you for coming. First off, it looks like I haven't posted in 2 weeks, which is not true. What happened is I deleted my last video, so I just want to first say that. And then so I was like, we just gotta pick up the camera and record something because that looks bad on my part. And so I'm just gonna do a video about the fact, I'm talking my thoughts out loud, that I kind of want to go back to teaching. Part of me wants to go back to teaching, and another part of me has realized that I'm low-key traumatized from teaching because, like I said in my other video, I can't remember everything I said. I know I went in, but I didn't go like in depth. But when I taught last year, you know, of course it was hard, but I got through it, you know. But like I said, this year, August through October, when I left in October, it was just horrible. Like, yes, it was good moments, of course. Of course, there was moments where they were learning and they were retaining what I said, and that was beautiful. They were funny, kind, sweet, loving. Like, of course, it had good moments and, you know, different things like that. But then it also had, you know, me getting injured and a lot of disrespect and disobedience and lack of help from parents. It's like, you know, different things, like people like from admin or even like the district or like the state, they want us to do all of these different things in the classroom, and let's say they told you that they wanted something done on Thursday. Guess when they told us? Wednesday morning. And they have the nerve to get upset that we didn't have it implemented in our classroom yet, or that we didn't have something hanging on the wall that the kids can't even read. They're 5, they're 6, they're 7. They don't care about what's up there on that wall. You want a whole, okay, let me try not to say certain words. You want this displayed and this displayed and this displayed. And at kid level, why? They don't know what to say. They can't read it. Why is it due in 2 days? When the only people who can see it is me, and I don't need to see it. It was just different things. It was always so many things were required of us on top of what we already had to do, because when you're a teacher, your work is never done. You may choose for it to be done, you may go home, but nothing's ever perfect and great and just done. There's always something to do. And that's why I'm like, do I want to go back to this? Because I feel like I have learned that nothing fulfills me career-wise except for children. I think I have made that conclusion, because even right now, I work at a Head Start in the infant room, and it's very hard and stressful, but at the end of the day, I love what I do, but it ain't bringing me enough money. So I can't be doing this for too long. But a part of me, if it was up to me, like stuff I have applied for, but I think I didn't get it because I didn't have enough experience, was I would love to be an interventionist, like a math interventionist, or I would like to be in the SPED department. But the SPED department part I would want to be was the pull out, where you pull them out and you work with them separately. But yeah, it's like I want to go back, but then I'm like, do I want all that stress again of creating lesson plans and having them do by this time and hanging stuff up in the classroom that has to be up, that it shouldn't even have to be up because the kids don't even care about it at all and they can't even read it. Like having enough copies for this, having enough copies for that, putting this together, put that together, doing this, doing that, communicating with these parents, having to walk on eggshells with these parents because they don't believe that their children are who they are, even though they know who they are. What is that? Oh, it's just a lot. I don't know. And then I'm like, ugh. Even though I feel like just about anywhere I go would be better than where I was. You know, and I have a grateful heart, because even where I'm at now, people like they're stressed out. At the end of the day, I'm like, y'all have no idea where I came from. Like, this is a walk in the park compared to what the chaos I'm used to. I'm used to chaos, and I don't know. I want to go back. I realized I'm a little traumatized, like from injuring my toe, my ankle, my pelvis, my neck, my back, all different parts of my back. My skin, when you touched my skin, it hurt me. It was tender because I was just so stressed out. And I just don't miss all of that. I don't. But then it's like, okay, Imani, sometimes to get to where you want to be, sometimes you got to take certain steps to get there. So I can't go from the Head Start infant room teacher to an interventionist. They probably want to see more teaching under my belt, so I would maybe have to go back to that and sacrifice that to get to where I want to go. And so I've been thinking about going back in August, but just trying to find like the right district. So I live in Dallas, Texas, so if you know there was some good schools or good districts, tell me. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I've been seeing like different school districts, trying to come out with 4-day work weeks. Count me in, because since I've been a salary employee the last year and now I'm an hourly employee, it is not what it is. Nope. And this hourly stuff, no, it's not what it is. And then, yeah, I've been hourly before, but it's like now it's like you get paid, you clock in, you clock out. They don't pay overtime, so even if all those minutes that you did working over, if you didn't get off on time, which push to get off on time, you just don't get paid for it. That's it. Like, you have to work, some places you have to work, I have to work a whole year before I can even get off for Christmas break and Thanksgiving break and spring break. Like, you have to work a whole year to even get that. What? You know, versus with a teacher, you just come in and you have it. You know, your 90-day period, they want you to try to push as hard as you can to be here, which obviously that's what I'm gonna do anyway, but it's just different. Oh yeah, if we have holidays like Martin Luther King Day, the day before Christmas, Christmas Eve, all these different little holidays we've been having, I don't get paid for them. So if you've been there over a year, you get paid for them, but I don't get paid for them. And I pay my own bills now, all of my bills. So yeah, and so I'm like, okay, financially, I need to go back to teaching. And in my heart wise, I love kids. I realize that's and I'm grateful that all those different jobs I was applying to, I'm grateful now that God didn't give them to me. Because yes, I'd be making more money than I am now, but I wouldn't be happy, or I wouldn't be fulfilled. Like, I get stressed out and frustrated at my job, but at least I have some type of joy and fulfillment there from watching these babies learn and grow right before my eyes with their little cute faces. Like, I love them. And so that's great. But yeah, so I'm grateful in the end that if he would have gave me another job, I probably would not have been fulfilled. I probably would be miserable getting up every day, doing something on a computer in my house, not leaving my house every day. Like, I probably would not have been happy. And so I'm thinking about it. The only thing I need to do, like, you know, I already have my STR certification. I already have my PPR certification. My EC through 6, I passed every subject except for social studies. And so my license has expired now because I had a temporary one. So if I come back, I have to be fully certified. So I had to pass my social studies one, which, struggle. It's just, because I don't know history, and it's horrible. But the type of stuff they be asking me about, baby, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why he did this, or I don't know why they fought these people, or why they fought that people, or how this led to it. It happened in 1910. Baby, I don't know. I wasn't here. I wasn't thought of. My mother wasn't here, and my mother was not thought of. My grandmother was not here, and my grandmother was not thought of. I don't know what happened in 1910 on a Thursday afternoon. I don't know. Okay? Maybe you might even don't know. So I just gotta pass that. But yeah, my goal is to get to something. My goal is to get to something completely different. I just yeah, but I'm thinking about going. A part of me is traumatized. And then all the testing, oh my gosh, I taught kindergarten. What is all that noise? They racing? Jesus. I taught kindergarten and we were testing on a regular basis. What? They're 5. Relax. And then the principal, principal gotta be better than the principal I had, cause she trash. Sis literally told me, what is that? They gotta be racing. Sis literally told me when I came back from missing 1 day of work from being hurt that if you're here, that must mean you're fine. What? Girl, trash. She got demoted. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know. I'm thinking about going back. I'm just a little traumatized to get back out there into the world of grades and keeping up with stuff and parents and bad behavior and disrespect and your work never being done, your job never being done, not being appreciated, being disrespected by children and adults. It's just, I don't know. I'm thinking about it though. I don't know. So I'm trying to see. So I might go back in January, but I know for a fact I gotta pass my social studies section before I go back. So if I'm going back or not, because the thought of it just makes me like, but if I go back, I've been thinking low-key, it's like I don't want to do kindergarten again, but that's just because I had a horrible experience where I am. Like kindergarten could be better somewhere else, because I've seen it. Even when I was substitute teaching for a while before I started working where I'm at now, like I saw that other schools and other climates of like, does that make sense? Like the school climate or the school culture, I saw it was better than where I am. Just literally one day I was sitting in the front office and I was like, wow, the principal is actually asking them how they're doing. The principal actually cares to tell them good morning. The principal cares to know how their weekend was. What? They want to know what they did this weekend? They got them coffee and donuts in the break room? What? This is unheard of. And it's crazy because I literally was sitting there like this. Hold on. I was like, did he really just ask her what she did this weekend? Are they really up here laughing and talking and genuinely enjoying this conversation? Did he just pass her coffee and a donut? What? This happens? This was completely foreign to me. I literally couldn't believe my eyes, because this was not going on where I was teaching. Baby, no. This wasn't going on where I was teaching. Instead, it was if you got punched in the face, they looked at you like, okay, and what you telling me for? Is the child that punched you okay? All right, great. Oh, a child with special needs keeps running out of your room. Well, what are you doing about that? How are you gonna fix that? Maybe I could fix it if you gave me an 8 with 26 children. Maybe I could fix it then. Maybe I could fix it if he was where he should be, with a teacher who went to school to be a special education teacher. But anyway, I was literally like, I can't believe my eyes. What? Baby, I hadn't seen that before. Foreign. And that's ridiculous. And if you think about it, that's something so common. That's something that should be everywhere, right? Right, but no. And like, yeah, so I don't know. I feel like I've said a bunch of nothing, but also a bunch of something. I'm thinking about going back because, yeah, I need some more money. But it's not just about the money, because I went to school to teach for a reason. But physically and for my health, I could not stay there. I couldn't stay where I was. Like, I needed time away. I needed a break. And now I've had that time and I've had that break. And then another thing that's been going on too, like lately around me where I live, like a lot of kids have been bringing pew, 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 hold up. Anyway, people been bringing a lot to school lately, and I've been seeing it in the teacher group on Facebook where like they're bringing the pum-pums to, because I don't know how YouTube feels about that word, so that's what I'm saying, pum-pum. They've been bringing a lot of them to school, right? And the kids, they've been passing them around, and they've been and the district and the principals haven't really been doing anything about it. And when I say doing anything, they haven't even been alerting. They haven't even been alerting the teachers. Like, for example, recently, oh, should I not have said that? Sorry. I just said one of the name of the cities. Let me act like I didn't say the city, okay? In one of the cities nearby me, recently, and this is happening everywhere though, recently, a kid had a pum, and another child saw that he had one. So he went to tell the teacher, right? And when he went to tell the teacher told the principal. And so after that, somehow the boy found out. So they started passing the pum around so he wouldn't get caught. And so the boy could be made like a liar, right? And then when the principal found out though, there was no shutdown, there was no lockdown. She didn't even email the principals to alert them that there was a loose pum going around the school. No parents were notified, nothing. And I get it. You don't want to have an uproar. But at the same time, you can't just be having a pum floating around and you don't even tell nobody, not even the teachers, to be watchful. And I get you not wanting an uproar, but this is happening in a lot of places around like Dallas and surrounding cities, you know, around Dallas, where they're bringing them to school, because I see it all the time. They're bringing them, my wrist really hurts. They're bringing them to school. The principal is finding out, but they're not telling the teachers. Only certain teachers happen to know. And I don't think that's not okay with me. Like, if I have a room full of kids and you know a kid got one in my room, baby, I'm gonna need you to tell me. Because back where I was originally born, Virginia, that's where that 6-year-old that teacher, you know, and God forbid, I don't think God wrote by my name of death, killed by a student or in the school. I don't think that that's my destiny, but still, that's not the point. Like, ain't no way a kid gonna be in my room with one and you knew he had one and you didn't tell me? What? Or I'm a parent on the outside and a child has in the room and I don't know about it, and it wasn't reported to me. I'm gonna have a problem with that. I don't have kids, but I know if I did, I'd have a whole problem. Even picturing it being my niece or something, or my nephew. I would be furious if one was in the same room with them and they didn't tell us, alert us, or not even the teacher. That's a problem. Because what if he take it out and he decide to off the teacher, or off one of my students? Now, if you told me, I could have been watchful, I could have been paying attention, or what we really could have did was just took the child out the room. You can't search him. I don't think, you can't search a minor. I don't believe so. But you could call his parents up there or something. And that's another thing. These parents, they keep claiming they have this stuff locked up and in a hidden place. You obviously don't. Because how are they finding it? How do they know the codes to get in? Because ain't no codes. Y'all just leaving them out or not hitting well enough. Or y'all letting them see where you put them at. That's the problem. That's the problem. And so now it used to just be behavior, but now it's behavior, it's admin, it's the district, it's the parents, it was violence against you physically during tantrums and stuff, or when people got upset, and now you gotta worry about you gotta worry about the pum-pums. That's not good. So with all of that, I'm trying to take all that into consideration, and I'm thinking about it, because where I'm at right now, I know it's paying my bills right now, but I know I won't be able to be here for long, because where I'm at now, I'm not gonna be able to stack and build the way I want to and need to. But bills are paid in tithes. Tithes is paid, hallelujah. But yeah, so I can't wait to give y'all, that's my video on today of my thoughts and what's going on in my brain. So if you say, be praying for God to give me some direction, or they can pop an opportunity in my lap. Of course, I'm gonna go looking though first, because you can't be lazy. But yeah, can't wait to give y'all a tour when everything is done. As you can see behind me, I have a gray couch. It's darker in person than what it looks like on camera, but this is how it looks. Oh, maybe I should have did my video in this color. But yeah, this is how it looks. And I'll show y'all one more thing. Hopefully this don't fall. My TV stand got put together Saturday, and now my TV came today. Okay, one more thing. I got that picture on the wall. All right, that's all you get. That's all you get. All right, that's all you get for right now. You don't get nothing else. Okay. But yeah, so that's what's going on in the noggin. Do you have any questions about teaching or my experiences, or a video idea you maybe want me to do over something in teaching? Or it don't even have to be teaching, literally anything, something faith-based, whatever it may be, just let me know, because I want to drop all the faith videos. The only reason I haven't, every video I do, I talk about God in them in some form or fashion. The only reason I haven't been done big spiritual videos yet, which I want to do, is because I don't want to just do them off of my memory and what I know. Like, no, I want to legit, when I do that, it's serious to me. And so it's real serious to me versus right now just talking. So I want to have everything ready. Like, I need to pray before that. I want to see God for that. I need to have I have to have notes written down, like it's a sermon, notes written down, points written down, scriptures written down, everything. And so maybe like Monday when I come home, that's the thing. I done been so busy. I have been so busy, so it's been hard to have time to, like, yeah, I have my time to do my regular praying and studying and reading that I do daily for myself, but not time for that and prepping for this. But I'm going to get it done, and I am going to do it. Okay. All right. So until next time, loves, be safe. Keep God first. And if you hear him knocking, come to him, because I only knock but so long. Okay. All right. Love you. Bye.